Good afternoon. My name is Darren Dresky, and I have the privilege of being the principal here at Linden High School. Before we begin today, I ask that all cell phones be turned off and that you refrain from approaching the stage to take photographs. Those two items would help our ceremony tremendously. At this time, would you please rise, and guests, please remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Please be seated. I'd like to welcome Mr. Soselsky, members of the Board of Education, faculty, parents, friends, and especially the class of 2018 graduates. Graduates, today you complete a journey that you began 13 years ago when your parents dropped you off at your first day of school. I'm sure that there was joy, excitement, a little anticipation. I'm sure you're going through a lot of those things again today. The next journey that you embark upon will bring you face to face with some tough challenges and decisions. There's no doubt that your parents, friends, family, teachers, and coaches, all of those in attendance today, have prepared you to face them. Today is a day that for many will create a great deal of reflection. You'll look back on some of your accomplishments, some of your setbacks, some of your experiences at Linden High School, and you'll remember those relationships, those memories that were created in discussions with teachers, eating lunch with your classmates, bus ride, attending extracurricular activities, or just simply walking the hallways, or maybe a memory of a lost watermelon that found its way back to Mrs. Quinlan's room. Regardless of what your experiences were, all of them over the past 13 years are no different than when you first started. Today is a day of excitement and anticipation. Today is a day that you look ahead to the future, to those future opportunities, to those future accomplishments, to those future memories. This afternoon, your time at Linden High School comes to an end. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Today, you've all earned the honor of being called a Linden High School graduate. Throughout it all, you have demonstrated a strong will and a commitment to excellence. It has been my personal pleasure to watch the growth and maturation of your graduating class over the last 4 years. It has been a great ride, and I want to commend all of you on a job well done. At this time, I would like to introduce an outstanding young woman, class leader, and someone who is not afraid to get involved. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce the senior class president, Ms. Julia Ottman.
Good? Yeah? You have to leave the city of your comfort and go into the wilderness of your intuition. You can't get there by bus, only by hard work and risk and by not quite knowing what you're doing. But what you'll discover will be wonderful. What you'll discover will be yourself. Alan Alda. Every paper I've ever written in high school has started with a quote, so I figured it was only right to do the same with this. Also, I wasn't really sure what else to do. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, graduates, and whatever various friends and family members got dragged along with you today. Because I know they're absolutely ecstatic to be sitting in this hot gym with well over 1,000 others. But I suppose that's what happens when we graduate the largest class in our school's history. I've known that I had to give this speech for over a year now, and I've spent the entirety of the past year trying to figure out what it is that I want to say. Well, sort of. I've spent the past 358 days stressing about the speech that I needed to start writing, and then proceeding to procrastinate writing said speech. Finally, a week ago, I decided it was probably time to get going, so here we are. After my year of trying to find the perfect way of encompassing the history of the class of 2018, I've come up with this. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. We came in freshman year and were instantly hated by the seniors. That was the year that the school decided to give out the same locker for 4 years rather than changing each year. So the lockers that the class of 2015 had so patiently waited for, arguably the best lockers in the school, were ours. And let me tell you, when you get the lockers closest to all of the classrooms, as opposed to being on the opposite side of the school, there's some kind of great power that comes along with it. Or maybe that was just cockiness. Sophomore year. Honestly, I don't think any of us remember much from sophomore year. That one was kind of just a blur, like a temporary stop on the way to someplace else. Except for those of us that took AP US History. For us, it was never ending. The dreaded junior year. We had always been told that junior year would be the worst of them all. That was an understatement. From the very beginning, we were plagued with SAT practice. Those horrible in-class essays as preparation for when I was supposed to convince the College Board that I knew exactly why the author wanted to appeal to the emotional side of the audience. At the time, it seemed like the only good part of the entire year was the Twitter memes that followed the SAT. But looking back, it was a lot more than that. The girls had their first powder puff game, which we lost, but it was fun nonetheless. We had our first prom with a dance floor that was way too small, but we all danced anyways. And of course, the ACT work keys taught us exactly where the mute button on a remote is. Senior year. Some of us took 6 AP classes, and some of us took 6 art classes. But all of us had senioritis. We had a lot of lasts. Our last powder puff game, which we lost again, courtesy of Audrey Steyert. Our last homecoming. Our last football game, basketball game, and every sporting event in between. Our last concert, competition, and meeting. Our last prom, with a significantly better dance floor this time around. We were constantly anticipating our next break. Thanksgiving, Christmas, spring break, and finally summer. That last week of school was strange for me. I so wanted to be done. It was without a doubt the slowest week of my life. But then the last day came around. Some people were thrilled, some people couldn't care less, and others were crying. High school has impacted each of us differently, and we have all had wildly different experiences. So I can't get up here and talk about how it was for me and expect it to be universal. But I do know that we are all products of our environment, and our past shapes us. So whether this was the best 4 years of your life or the worst, I hope that you'll remember us. I hope you'll remember Linden and take your experiences wherever you may go and live your best life. I hope that you'll strive to expand your comfort zone in everything that you do. I wish that I could say I know each of my classmates sitting before me, but I don't, and I'm truly sorry for that. But despite whether or not I've ever spoken to you, despite whether we've gone to school together for 13 years or just 1 semester, I wish you the best of luck. That is all the news I have for you. Thank you for joining me, and as always, go Eagles.
Thank you, Julia. At this time, I'd like to direct your attention to the north end of the gymnasium as Mr. John Bennett, our musical director, directs the Linden High School Wind Ensemble as they perform Bayou Breakdown, arranged by Brant Carrick.
Like that.
Thank you, Ms. Bennett, from the Linden High School Wind Ensemble. As our senior members of the Wind Ensemble make their way back to their seats, I'd like to introduce another extraordinary young woman. This is the class of 2018 valedictorian, Miss Emily Buckley.
Hi, everyone. Happy graduation day. 4 years in the making, and here we are sitting in a crowded gym surrounded by family, friends, teachers, and peers. It's a beautiful day to graduate. When I sat down to write this speech, I was going over the highlights of these last 4 years in our community and in the world. And I realized that we've been through a lot, some ups and some downs, but they all shaped our high school experience, making it a truly memorable last 4 years. Cue the highlight reel. First, One Direction lost Zayn Malik, which I thought would be the death of me until we lost all of One Direction. And if you know me at all, you know I'm still recovering. We lost Fine, rip Miss Keisha. We lost the old Taylor Swift. She can't come to the phone right now. Why? Oh, because she's dead. We lost Pretty Little Liars, the only Pizza Hut in a reasonable driving distance, and the headphone jack on iPhones. And worst of all, Mr. Owie was called up to be vice principal, separating one of the greatest dynamic duos of all time. Poor Mr. Bodzik. To say the least, we had some setbacks, but we also gained a lot, like our new Taco Bell, allowing us all to live Moss, some new Kardashians and Jenners, semesters, and therefore a 6th hour, and the Laurel versus Yanny controversy. Team Yanny. We were blessed with Moana, Rihanna's Fenty Beauty, and late start days, where instead of sleeping in, many of us got up early to go out to breakfast. We also got Instagram stories, fidget spinners, and Pokemon Go. But most importantly, love is alive. Miley and Liam are officially back together, proving to us all that there's a bright future ahead. Zach and Vanessa, you're next. Speaking of a bright future, we have a lot to look forward to, including movies like Ocean's 8, The Incredibles 2, and an Infinity War sequel that will hopefully fix everything, fingers crossed. Nicki Minaj's album Queen is out on August 10th, so mark your calendars. Pizza Hut is coming back to the area, along with a drive-through Starbucks. Talk about luxury. And Mr. Owie and Mr. Bodzik will be reunited as Mr. Owie returns back to the classroom in the fall. But enough about those two, because the brightest futures ahead are ahead of all of us LHS 2018 graduates. We are Linden's biggest class, and some may argue they're best, so statistically speaking, we have a higher chance of success than any class before us. Look at us making history. I know that we will go out and do great things, and we all have different paths we plan to follow. Some of us will head to college, to the military, to the workforce, to different parts of the world, and some of us are still unsure about which path to take. For 4 years, we've been in one place, here at LHS, and we've been together through some big changes in the world and in our own lives. But despite all of this, we've continued to wake up and come back here every day, bright and early, a little too early. This isn't going to be the case next year. We'll all be on our own paths, and many of us separated. Who knows what we'll do, what I'll do, or what you'll do. But I hope that wherever we go, we always remember where we come from and the people that have helped us get to where we're going. I don't know that everything will be easy from here on out, and like Taylor Swift said, there are going to be people along the way who will try to undercut your success or take credit for your accomplishments. But if you just focus on the work and you don't let those people sidetrack you, someday when you get where you're going, you will know it was you and the people who love you who put you there, and that will be the greatest feeling in the world. I want to take a minute to thank these people in our lives who love us and continue to support us. So first off, thank you to the teachers and staff that have spent every single day of the last 4 years preparing us for this day for the rest of our lives. We appreciate you more than you know, and we'll miss you. Next, thank you to our parents and families, including those that are here and those that aren't able to be with us, who have supported us throughout our lives, especially these last 4 years. Thank you for being our role models and biggest fans. And I want to give a really quick shout out to my mom. I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much, and I love you. Let's give one more round of applause for our families. Lastly, thank you to my classmates. We've grown so much together, and high school wouldn't have been the same without each and every one of you. As we move forward, always remember that we're all in this together. You didn't think I'd give a speech without a High School Musical reference, did you? Finally, to quote One Tree Hill, it's the oldest story in the world. One day, you're 17 and planning for someday. And then quietly, and without you ever really noticing, someday is today. And that someday is yesterday, and this is your life. So, class of 2018, let's make it count. Thank you all for a great 4 years, and congrats, graduates. Go Eagles!
Thank you, Emily. At this time, I would like to direct your attention to the south end of the gymnasium as the Linden High School Chamber Ensemble, once again directed by Mr. John Bennett. They will perform The Time of My Life, arranged by Reggie Ham and recorded by David Cook.
Watched all the bitterness burn while coming alive, body and soul, feeling my world start to turn. I'll taste every moment and live it out loud. I know this is the time. This is the time to be more than a name or a face in the crowd. I know this is the time. This is the time of our lives.
Thank you, Mr. Bennett, and the Linden High School Chamber Ensemble. At this time, it gives me great honor to introduce Mr. Scott Maker, President of the Linden Board of Education, to congratulate the class of 2018.
Thank you, Mr. Dresky. It's a pleasure today joining our administrators and staff, family, and friends as we celebrate the class of 2018. Addressing the graduating class on behalf of the Board of Education is a distinct privilege, and I know that I speak for my fellow board members when I say that this event is one that we look forward to every year and always take a pleasure in attending. For the past 4 years, the district and the entire community of Linden has supported and shared in your growth and success here at Linden High School. In addition to academics, many of you have participated in athletic teams, band, quiz bowl. You engaged in volunteer and service projects where you made collections for the food bank and families in need, boxes for military members serving overseas, Red Cross blood drives, and cancer research fundraising, just to name a few. All of these elements of your time here at high school have helped you grow. Linden staff, coaches, and countless community members have helped build a foundation for your future success. Whatever path you take upon leaving here today, continuing on to college, pursuing a skilled trade, entering the workforce, or joining the military, you have been given the basic tools to succeed. I look out here today and I see young adults capable of meeting the challenges, competing, and contributing to the economy of the 21st century. Like many milestones in your life, high school graduation is a significant transition, a point of departure from where you are today and who you will be tomorrow. I think back on your early childhood, and you may recall learning to ride a bicycle. Just like your education, that was a progression of your abilities. Moving from tricycle to training wheels until the momentous day that those training wheels came off. You felt excitement, maybe fear, some concerns and doubt that you would be able to stay up without falling. Just like riding that bike, today we're taking training wheels off. You're up and you're rolling. Don't fear, there will be some wobbling. You'll make some falls as you move forward through this life. When that happens, get up, brush yourself off, get back on the seat, and start pedaling because your life depends on it. Believe me, the journey is worth it. You have the tools to succeed. Now go out there and make the world what it is for you. Congratulations, class of 2018, and I wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors.
Thank you, Mr. Maker. Giving the commencement address to the class of 2018 will be Mr. Ed Calito, former superintendent of Linden Community Schools.
Wow. If I got to talk to you first semester in your senior portfolio class or at Girls and Boys in Business, either one of those, you can imagine how nervous I am right now. You guys started off with awesome quotes. When Mr. Maker spoke, I thought of my son Tony, who when we took the training wheels off and he started to pedal, and every mistake he made was my fault. Which you guys got to get used to. There'll be no one to blame. I think what he was saying, you got to pedal for your life. I love that. So let's see. We got a class quote. Isn't it funny how day by day nothing changes, but when you look back, everything is different? And then your class song. You went and picked the class song from 1972. I'm not going to try to sing it, but some of my favorite words: when you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm going to need someone to lean on. You guys are a bunch of old souls, aren't you? So my job is to look back at my life and try to give you some tidbits of advice. And the laundry list could be long, but I've tried to boil it down to 3 things, and one more. Me, 1984 was my graduating year. I can tell you what my goals were, kind of shallow. I wasn't an old soul. I wanted to get rich. I wanted to have a house, a wife, and a car, really that lifestyle. And I wanted to be a success. Went back to my 5-year reunion or my 10-year reunion, it was going to be important for me to be a success. I needed to make money to make my life right. As I look back at my life now, at those little things that changed me, I realized I just needed enough money to support me in my habit of doing what is important in life. And it took me years to realize what is important in life. Again, 3 and 1. The first piece of advice is love. If you don't have it, you got to get it. You can't buy it. You can rent it, but then when you need it, it's not there. Because when you need love, you're out of money. You get it equal to how you give it until you really need it. And then think of, I always get misty when I think of It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart in the very end, when he thought he was the poorest guy in town, but really he was the richest. Nothing to do with money. It got to do with what he did for that town. Your family, your friends, your inner network, even the people you work with, everything in our lives focuses around love and the synergy you can generate by doing things for others, which leads me into number 2. You guys are going to think I'm terrible at math because I said 3 and 1. Well, number 2 is really 2 of them. I couldn't separate it. Honesty and purpose. If you're not living your life passionately honest, and it doesn't mean telling your friend they look bad or their new haircut's terrible or you hate their glasses. The little white lies are still okay. But honesty with purpose of life. Do not, well, I'll use this, do unto others as you would have others do unto you. Treat other people like you would want to be treated. That's being honest. You know, there's always someone better than you, right? I've heard that before. You might be good, valedictorian. There's always somebody better. Not in this room, though. But I want you to flip that. When you're looking for purpose in life, and you're feeling that your life might stink, you're not a winner, you're not cool, you don't have what it takes, flip that. There's always somebody worse. Almost no matter what you're doing in your life, you can help someone. It may be at the grocery store where some older person's trying to load their car with heavy bags or even just trying to get their bags in and out of the cart. It could be at the hardware store where somebody needs to do something quick at their house and you know they're not going to be able to do it. Offer it up. It could be over here at the Argentine Care Center with a 60 or 70 or 80-year-old adult that doesn't have love in their life right now. There's a lot of people over there that do, but there's some that don't. Find a way to give purpose so that you add something to someone else's life. Live your life honestly. If other people depend on you, that's what is fulfilling. When you go through life seeking money, and that's all you seek, it can get empty real quick when the money runs out. When you go through life seeking purpose and honestly helping people, when you're down and you're not feeling good, all you've got to do is go help those people. If you ever let those people know you need help, they'll be there for you as well. It's a two-way street. Number 3 is seek to understand. And that's about making mistakes. It's not about making the same mistake over and over and over, because everyone will beat on you for that. But you can't be afraid to do something risky. You have to accept risk, give it a shot, and see where it goes. If it doesn't work out, that's okay. If all of your friends are telling you you're crazy, don't do that, that might not be the risk to take. But if everyone's kind of got the pencil to the paper saying, boy, if you do that, you won't have enough of this, or if you do that, it might take you from this. If it's something you're willing to do, do it. Oftentimes, when you get to the end of your life and you look back and you think about, what about that bucket list? What are some of the things I never did? It's because you didn't take enough risks in life. And life is going to be full of challenges. You may think you know what you're doing right now. I'm going to college. I'm going to the military. I'm going to the trades. I'm going in the family business. Things are going to change. It isn't those big things that change during life, just like it's your quote. You look back, and it's the little things that changed you along the way and made a real big change. And I know as a senior, for me, it was really easy to say, what are you doing? Oh, I'm going to college, and everybody would get off your back. But what are you really going to do? What are you going to do at college when everyone else is off partying and you need to study for a test? What are you going to do when a new job a new career area might open up, and it might take you an extra year to get into that? Are you going to take that risk, or are you going to do the safe thing? The world is changing quickly for you guys, so you've got to learn more about accepting risk and taking risk and seeking to understand the ways of life, because they will change frequently for you guys. My new job, we talk about jobs all the time. Right now, we don't even know some of the jobs that you guys will have as careers. Technology is changing that fast. So if you're not looking for adventure, you're going to be hurting. You got to be flexible. So seek to understand. Look for those mistakes. Number 1 was love. Number 2 was honesty and purpose. Number 3 was seek to understand. Be of value for other people. That's my advice to you guys. I used to tell people all the time, I need to know how big my boat is. You ever heard that analogy? How big's your boat? Oh, my boat's big. It can take anything. Don't worry about how big your boat is, because I used to tell people, I'm worried about how big the ocean is. I might have a nice boat, but it might work good in my pond, but it's not going to work in a Great Lake or the ocean. And 1, for me, is about faith. You take those first 3 things I talked about. For me, my faith is in God. God controls my ocean. My boat may end up battered and beat up on the shore someday, hopefully better off than Gilligan's Island, although they had it pretty good. But I know, because of my faith, and because I live those 3 core values, that no matter what, I'm going to be okay. But there may be a day when I'm going to call on someone, when I'm going to lean on them. And I know, because of the way I've lived my life, that my friends and my family will be there for me, and they'll pick me up, and we'll carry on. I don't know what faith you belong to or you believe in, but you've got to have that faith, even if it's faith in yourself, that you just keep on pushing on. Never end. Never make temporary problems fixed with a permanent solution. Keep on keeping on. Reach out for help, and help will find you. There's a church on every corner in Linden, practically. So that's it. Not a lot of humor today, you guys. A lot of seriousness, because that's what it is. You're about to start the rest of your life. It's such a fun time. I would never want to go back and, people always say, oh, would you want to go back and relive it knowing what you know now? No, because I made so many bad decisions, I would go crazy. But I want to wish you good luck. I want to say God bless you. Along the way, the class of 2018, I forgot all about that locker thing. That's hilarious. I remember that. Bad decision, mistake. All right. Well, congratulations, you guys. Good luck. Enjoy the day, and I wish the best to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cleto. As our honor guard gets into position, it is now time to present all in attendance the graduating class of 2018. It is my honor and privilege to attest that each of these students before you has successfully completed Linden Community Schools and Linden High School requirements for graduation and now deserve to receive their diploma signifying their graduation from Linden High School. Zachary Shepler, top 20, summa cum laude. Mark McCloskey, top 20, summa cum laude. Alexa Detman, top 20, summa cum laude. Brandon Cook, top 20, summa cum laude. Kimberly Moffler, top 20, summa cum laude. Aaron Lackett, top 20, summa cum laude. Holly Smith, top 20, summa cum laude. Amelia Bradfield, top 20, summa cum laude. Jordan Galarno, top 20, summa cum laude. Emily Buckley, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Isabel Wright, salutatorian, summa cum laude. Ashlyn Savoy, top 20, summa cum laude. Autumn Oliver, top 20, summa cum laude. Nicholas McDonald, top 20, summa cum laude. Carson Birchmeyer, top 20, summa cum laude. Drake McLaughlin, top 20, summa cum laude. Abigail Page, top 20, summa cum laude. Macy Mitchell, top 20, summa cum laude. Nicole Haberkamp, top 20, summa cum laude. Erica Breitling, top 20, summa cum laude. Andrew Burns. Caitlin Rosso, honors. Kayla Sugg, cum laude. Tyler Wilbrink, honors. Timothy King, magna cum laude. Gabriella St. Clair, magna cum laude. Karis Griffith, honors. Logan Tays. Sophia Austin, magna cum laude. Alexis Pisoni. Chase Jones, honors. Noah Giacomantonio, honors. Julian Shire, honors. Nico Luna, cum laude. Perion McKnight. Paige Schneider, honors. Ashley Kritzman, magna cum laude. Chandler Monzi. Cade Dixon, magna cum laude. Allison Conley, cum laude. Tanner Blaney, summa cum laude. Julia Ottman, magna cum laude. Ian Allen. Sydney Heinbaugh, honors. Emma Trudell, magna cum laude. Cody Dolby, summa cum laude. Alejandro Arceo, magna cum laude. Gabriel Smith, cum laude. Zachary Horst, summa cum laude. Nicholas Cohn, magna cum laude. Tyler Manor, honors. Christina Clemens, summa cum laude. Aaron Pudney, honors. Sherry Anderson, cum laude. Sarah Graham, honors. Amanda Thompson, cum laude. Kimberly Udell, cum laude. Corbin Sines. Hunter Babcock. Emily Houle. Jacob Conley. Alyssa Brothers, honors. Justin Signar, honors. Brandon Kaluza, honors. Justin Macon, honors. Blake Knox, magna cum laude. Tyler Jankowski. Michael Durpilbosian. Peyton Liedl, honors. I got you. Madison McCormick. Kira Clemens, cum laude. The record holder. Justin Hirando. David Fowler. Megan Oda, magna cum laude. Lillian McDermott, honors. Ryan Crutchfield, honors. Jessica Richard, magna cum laude. Connor Sproul, magna cum laude. Blake Hutchings, cum laude. Cayman Moore, cum laude. John Whitman. Devin Coe, honors. Aiden McCarthy. Sebastian Luban, cum laude. Skylar Ziski, magna cum laude. Cameron Robinson. Mackenzie Haubenstricker, honors. Mackenzie Gormley. Alyssa Bunton. Kelsey Smith. Lindsay Allen. Nina Temple, honors. Sarah Hogan, honors. Blake Saminsky. Sydney Palmquist. Shay Curtis, honors. Heather Crampton, cum laude. Alexis Potter. Emily Semazar, magna cum laude. Devin Pierce, honors. Nathan Walter, honors. Alexandra Primo, cum laude. Avery Jacobs, honors. Wait a minute. Kaylee Stevens. Carly Germain, cum laude. Janie Robertson. Lottie Hayes. Andrew Broughton. Kayla Ferguson. Cody Ingberg, honors. Joshua Logie, cum laude. Joshua Powell. Corbin Curtis. Caleb Carone. Morgan Bernstein, cum laude. Caitlin Galbraith, honors. Joshua Abernathy. Edward Grody. Garrett Dumonaway, honors. Renee Fairbanks. Give her a minute here, Joe. Jack Langton. Taylor Petit, summa cum laude. Zachary Brown, honors. Emily Feedham, honors. And Garrett Feedham. Colin Kern. Ian Mann, honors. Laurel White, honors. Braden Head. Lillian Seacard. Madison Wilt. Lee Rowe. Sean Hawkins. Chad Boer. Courtney Gibson. Madison Pyatt. Zoe Gorkevich, cum laude. Ashley Burchie, honors. Emma Henschel, magna cum laude. Austin Porter. Andrew Holland. Tanner Tamaya. Logan Downing. Travis Whaling. Samuel Murphy. Kyle Langlois, cum laude.
This is the biggest one.
Julia Stouchesteik, summa cum laude. Brandon Webster, magna cum laude.
You nervous, Ivan? You nervous?
Ivan Smith. Caleb Barrio. Patrick Eastman. Jenna Henderson. Michael Alexander. William Trees. Owen Wagnitz. Katie Bell. Rachel Gagno. Taylor Secrenis, honors. Deanna Jenkinson, honors. Tavis Hayes. Amia Thurman. Serena Durden. Miles Rudy. Caitlin Dunn. Grant Chevy. Dylan Gaskell. James Beaudry, honors. Raina North, honors. Caitlin Keene. Kylie Nelson. Kayla Nelson. Ellen Nelson. Carly Nelson, honors. Dominic Orsini. Nicholas Vadez. Mark Johnston. Jessica Slow. Cole Morea. Dylan Lieberman. Katana Ingram, honors. Jacob Petz. Hunter Moses. Ian McAlinden. Kayla Turner, magna cum laude. Avery Witten, summa cum laude. Nathan Howard, cum laude. Savannah England. Dylan Frazee. Alexis Selves. Austin Daly. David Badley. Bryce Summers, honors. Maya Brown Lanza. Alicia Ortiz. Stephen Seeger. Brandon Carusi. Noah Killinger. Elizabeth Rakowski, summa cum laude. Colton Strauss, cum laude. Zane Arnold, summa cum laude. Seth Mossing, cum laude. Garrett Strang, honors. Cameron Williams, cum laude. Caitlin Dellis. Remington Miller, cum laude. Joshua Toma, honors. William Bale, honors. Spencer Bucknam, honors. Kenneth Thomas, honors. Bradley Hedis. Teresa Deerdorf, magna cum laude. Spencer Byerly, honors. Joshua Cameron, honors. Dylan Curtis. Ethan Hensley, magna cum laude. Austin Bigu. Tamara Van Tassel. Emma Pierce. Dawson Varon, honors. Harley Payne, honors. Jessica Armstrong, honors. Megan Hitt, cum laude. Zachary Pyatt. Sydney Sheeks, honors. Zachary Legier. Taylor Stover. Keenan Mangus. Makel Lair. Ryan Kerspilo. Tyler Scott. Logan Becker. Kelly Straley, honors. Chad Sharon. Taylor Smith, cum laude. Mason Polk. Ethan Lane. Hayden Smith, honors. Joshua Hoydick. Jesse Franks. Jacob Helm, honors. Dylan Hughes. Linda Gerds, honors. Morgan Teschker, honors. Kylie Otto, magna cum laude. Joanne Cool. Ashley Dequette. Hannah Flowers, honors. Ashley Brady. Carson Gaucher. Olivia Short. Jeremy Padrock. Cody Osgood.
You're the last one?
Jada Gay.
You're the last one, absolutely. Okay. Dakota.
Jordan Jacoda, honors. Again, I would like to offer my congratulations to the graduating class of 2018. I would also like to say thank you to our teachers from Linden High School and in the Linden School District that have guided these individuals that are sitting before us today, who have spent countless hours preparing your sons and daughters to be the very best that they can be. Graduates, today you leave us as educated, successful young adults. We now rely upon you for guidance, words of wisdom, and friendship. Take advantage of those opportunities that come your way. Don't be afraid to take on new challenges and make new tough decisions that face you. You are prepared and you will do well. Graduates, as our honor guard comes forward, and I invite Julia to come forward to ring the traditional bell. Honor guard, come forward. Julia, come forward. Wait.
Hold on, Gary.
I'd like to remind everybody that their diplomas can be picked up in the cafeteria after our commencement. So, Julia, ring the bell.